Collision. Sam Heughan reveals secret sex scene in Outlander. Caitriona declares rejecting the director. As fans are still reeling from the emotional finale of Outlander, one of the most epic TV series of the past decade, a new storm is brewing. Lead actor Sam Heughan suddenly revealed untold secrets about the series behind the scenes, especially about the controversial bedtime scenes. And what's even more shocking, Caitriona Balfe, his longtime co-star, publicly announced that she had severed ties with the director for crossing artistic boundaries. In an unprecedented interview, Sam exposed things he had kept inside for the past 10 years. The story immediately sparked a wave of fierce debate across Hollywood. Movie camera. Some of the sex scenes in Outlander are not staged, and that makes me feel guilty. Sitting in front of the camera for Truth Uncovered, Sam Heughan, with heavy eyes, began to share about the pressures and mental trauma he has experienced. Outlander is a magical journey, but it's not always as glamorous as it is on screen. There are sex scenes that I'm uncomfortable with. And I think Caitriona is the same. Sam revealed that in seasons 1 and 2 of the series, there were scenes that were asked to be reshot 9 to 10 times, just because the director thought it wasn't realistic enough. Despite being described as hot and naked on screen, for Sam, the experience was not as romantic as the audience thought. You have to be almost completely naked, under hot lights, with 30 eyes watching your every move. After a while, you no longer feel like it's art. You feel like you're being controlled. Clapperboard. Caitriona Balfe. I cried in the dressing room. Just hours after the interview aired, Caitriona Balfe, who plays Claire Fraser, posted a shocking statement on social network X, formerly Twitter. I feel the need to tell the truth. I was asked to reenact sex scenes until I was wet enough. I cried in the dressing room after every time. Now, I disown the director who pushed me past a line that an actress should not be forced to cross. The post went viral, with over 4 million shares, making the hashtag #IStandWithCaitriona the #1 trending topic worldwide in just an hour. Loyal fans, feminists, and even actors who had worked with the director began to speak out. Film projector. It's not art, it's control. In a follow-up interview with The Guardian, Caitriona shared that she had warned the crew in season 2, when she felt the sex scenes in the show were starting to cater to taste rather than the script. Initially, the intimate scenes in Outlander were shot with respect and deep meaning. But as the episode progressed, the director asked me to move more realistically, sound like I was having a real orgasm. I remember thinking, is this acting or mental torture? Movie camera. Behind the scenes, 3 walkouts and a press conference lie. According to an anonymous insider, Caitriona refused to film sex scenes 3 times during the filming of season 3, and even considered walking out of the project. However, she was pressured by the producers, who said that if she backed out, she would never be invited to do a big movie again. Sam confirmed this. I saw Caitriona shaking after one shoot. I asked her if she was okay, and she just said, I hate this. But we were both told to put up a good front at press conferences, to protect our image. Both were asked to say that the sex scene was a safe experience, with props, with intimate direction, when in reality, a lot of the time there was no intimacy direction, Sam said. We were doing it ourselves, with the general direction, just go hard, like the first time you exploded. Megaphone fans rise. The wave of boycotting the director rising. Soon after Sam and Caitriona's revelations, fans around the world began a campaign calling for an investigation into the producer and main director of Outlander. In this fictional world, a fictional director named Maxim Green. A petition on change.org demanding that Starstone Pictures publicly apologize and permanently end its cooperation with director Maxim Green garnered 2 million signatures in just 48 hours. Shortly after Caitriona Balfe's shocking statement, a number of actresses who have appeared in Outlander, both main and supporting, have also shared their personal experiences of disrespecting body boundaries during filming. Sophie Skelton, Brianna, I cried after a rape scene was reshot 6 times because it was not brutal enough. There was no intimate direction, no one asked if I was okay. I just felt cold, even though it was 35 degrees Celsius on set. Laura Donnelly, Jenny Fraser, I asked for a screen protector when there was no filming, but the director laughed at me and said, "You chose this profession, you have to sacrifice." Several other anonymous actresses wrote to the Frame magazine, which worked closely with the Outlander crew, saying they felt controlled like puppets by Maxim Green and were too afraid to fight back. Open folder leaked email. If you don't act, there will be 10 people who want to replace you. The fictional Hollywood Wire claims to have obtained a series of internal emails from 2016, in which director Maxim Green wrote, "Caitriona needs to remember she's not Meryl Streep. If she doesn't stick to the script, I can replace her at any time." Another email sent from a production assistant to Sam Heughan asks him to advise Caitriona to be more flexible with the director's direction, to avoid affecting the production pace. Studio microphone. Sam and Caitriona, colleagues or allies? Fans were moved when Sam Heughan revealed that he and Caitriona had repeatedly tried to protect each other from the director's unartistic requests. "We used to have a secret code. If one of us felt uncomfortable during a sex scene, the other would proactively change positions or ask to stop to check the light. That's how we took care of each other in silence," an anonymous lighting technician confirmed. "I've seen Sam blocking the crew's view just so Caitriona could put her robe back on faster. Those little actions are really precious." Clapperboard. Hollywood in turmoil. Where are the limits of the art of intimacy? The incident once again caused experts to ask big questions about the artistic limits of sex scenes on film. NYU film professor Victoria Reed commented, "In an age of professional intimacy, there is no reason for a sex scene to be a place where actors feel violated or hurt. We have to stop glorifying explosive sex scenes if the cost is emotional damage to the performers." Warning. Director Maxim Green speaks out. I've been smeared. Amid a wave of criticism, Outlander director Maxim Green spoke out for the first time in an exclusive interview with Variety. "I'm a perfectionist, but I've never forced or insulted anyone. Caitriona and Sam are great artists, and I respect them. Maybe some of the misunderstandings were exaggerated by the media. However, this argument did not calm the wave of anger. Especially when Sam officially affirmed, I saw those behaviors with my own eyes. And I will not let anyone deny that it hurt my co-stars.